right, Eddie, first things first, right? Let's take a look at what's inside of your hand. First of all, can you do a wrist check real quick? What is on your wrist? Your own personal wrist, yeah.
Patek 5960.
For a man that wears a lot of luxury watches, you have showed a lot of luxury watches from your own personal collection. You promote more affordable watches.
Listen, I'll wear my own watches as well, but it depends on my mood, where I'm going. To see someone like you, Brandon, I had to, put it all out. I like that it's understated. Okay. I really like that it's understated, and that people that don't know, they don't know.
Now, a lot of questions you get, right? You get emails of people asking you, hey, Eddie, can you put the Rolex logo on some of your watches? And you stated in the past that you don't want to do that.
Listen, I made videos about that. People like fake. And there's 2 fake watches here. And there's 1 real watch here. And what makes something fake? And I talked about that in a video. Fake is when you try to take an object and present it as something it's not. If I tell people this is a diamond Cuban chain, it becomes a fake chain because it's not. This is a moissanite chain. If you take a watch like this and you slap on a Rolex logo, but it's clearly not a Rolex, it's super lightweight, this will scratch with probably any keys, anything. And
could you tell that was a fake Rolex if you saw somebody wearing it out on the street? If you shook somebody's hand, you couldn't tell by looking at it.
Of course you could.
You could.
This magnification is supposed to have a zoom. It's supposed to magnify. This does not properly magnify.
What about the one all the way to the far left? Yeah, that one right there.
It does a pretty good job. But this is also a fake watch. This is not a real Rolex watch. And to pay $3,000+ for this watch, again,
I mean, it has my name on it.
It has your name on it. But in my opinion, it would have been nicer without this Rolex crown. Because it's not a Rolex.
Right.
It's not a Rolex. So why copy a Rolex? It makes it fake. If this had, instead of the Rolex crown, if this had a tiger, if this had anything else, I would love this watch. It's a well-made watch. It's a little bit on the light side, but it's a nice watch. But the Rolex crown, you're wearing a fake watch. This is a real Harlem Bling watch. Now, if I take off my logo and put the Rolex logo on it, then I'm attempting to deceive, and that makes it a fake watch. This watch is made for the mechanism. This is a fully automatic mechanism. I already opened it, so now it's much easier for me. So there's no batteries. There's no Rolex crowns needed. Just the quality speaks for itself.
And how much would a watch like this cost?
A watch like this is $400. And yes, if I wanted to sell fake items on my website, I can take this watch and slap on this logo on it, and I'm sure people would pay $2,000-3,000 like they did for this watch. But that goes against my company standards. That goes against laws of almost every country in this world. That's copyright infringement. And to anyone selling stuff like this, you have to be careful because it's illegal, number one. And number two, it makes your brand look fake. And then all the other jewelry you're selling is real. But just because you're selling that fake Rolex, people think it's fake.
Some people also in the comment section have said, why should I pay extra money for sapphire crystal glass? People raise their prices for sapphire crystal. What's the difference?
My watch and the replica watch on the clean New York City sidewalk. And this is why, guys, the sapphire makes a difference, because my watch, I clean it off and there's not a single scratch.
Wow.
And this is scratched like crazy.
Wow.
And again, most normal people will not take their watch and rub it on the concrete. But you don't realize the amount of times you go in your pockets, you have keys, you put your watch down, stuff like that, and this watch will get destroyed.
Is there anything stronger than sapphire crystal glass?
For watches, no. No.
So
The
what's
best watches in the world. This watch has sapphire crystal glass. Any AP, Rolex, they have sapphire crystal glass. It's actually not really expensive, but for these Chinese manufacturers
right.
that only care about the logo, it was not a choice they wanted to do. This is not an investment. This is trash.
And you made a video before saying that you can actually sell Harlem Bling jewelry, you can sell Harlem Bling watches, and people are making profits off of your watches. Somebody took a Harlem Bling watch and took it back to a pawn shop and actually made a profit.
When we were first selling these watches, they were going for around 300 bucks. Right now we have them on the website for 450. The price will go up in the future even more. And that's not because I'm greedy. That's because the materials are going up in price. Labor is going up in price. And a lot of things, I can't get these arrows for the same price I used to get them for. All of the little raw materials are going up in price.